Ultimately, I also realize that we are dealing with young people between the age of 18 and handle them in a different way. They're all deeply concerned to them. This that could have happened to any one of them. That's all that they are worried about.
Yes, and rightly so. We have made a coordinating.
Swaroop Nigam, Principal Secretary in the Department of Health and Family Welfare, explaining steps which have been taken specifically for upgrading bracket 1 stroke restrooms, semicolon, bracket 2, toilet facilities, semicolon, and bracket 3, CCTV cameras, availability of CCTV cameras in government medical colleges and hospitals across the state. Next, the data which has been placed on the record indicates that there are 28 government medical colleges in the state of West Bengal and 17 government apart from which there are 17 government hospitals in Kolkata. Full stop. The number of government full stop. There are 87 hospitals besides.
Well, 1 and 2 have to be recorded separately.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are 28 plus 17.
28 plus
9. 9. See, what's the number of government medical colleges in Kolkata is 9. Right. Then the state is 20.
Yeah. There are 9 government medical colleges in Kolkata and 28.
With AWS, businesses can push the boundaries of innovation.
Exist in the state of apart from the existing facilities, sanction has been additional duty rooms, stroke restrooms, setting up toilet facilities, and directions have been issued to the executing agencies to complete the work in 7 to 4 days. The affidavit indicates that apart from 7747 existence, CCTV cameras would be full stop. In the public hospital, apart existing 3346 cameras and
medical college
additional 407 cameras installed. Full stop. In our view, what is of critical importance at the present point in time, that is that the doctors, both senior and junior doctors, are duly taken into account. Full stop. To facilitate this, we have suggested to Mr. Kapil Sibal, we have suggested to the state of West Bengal that the collectors and that a team consisting of 1, the collector and district magistrate for each district, semicolon, bracket 2, the superintendent of police, 3, the principal of each medical college and hospital, or as the case may be, the superintendent, and 4, a representative each of the senior and junior doctors may be associated with the process, so that the work which is being carried out for the construction of duty rooms, setting up of toilet facilities and installation of CCTV cameras takes place to promote with their inputs in view. Full stop. This has been agreed to by the state of West Bengal. Full stop. The court has been assured that the entirety of the work shall be carried out within a period of 2 weeks from the date of this order. Full stop. Apart from the above steps, on the suggestion of the court, it has been accepted by the state of West Bengal that necessary steps would be taken to ensure biometric facilities, particularly for controlling access to those areas, to the duty and rest areas, both for male and female doctors, so as to ensure that unauthorized persons are not entitled to enter the hospitals. Full stop. The affidavit of the state government indicates that 910, a government order proposing to engage an additional 1514 personnel on a contractual basis in the government and hospitals under a program which is serious reservations have been expressed by the council appearing on behalf of the senior and the junior resident doctors. Bearing in mind the background that the alleged offence in the present case has been committed by a civil volunteer. By a civil volunteer. By a civic volunteer from who is also contractually recruited. If exceeding 12 hours. Full stop. We find justification in the reservations which have been expressed.
हमारी ख्वाहिश थी ना कि वसीम के इलाके में उसके ठेकों को अपने नाम
of safety and security for all doctors, men and women. Full stop. The women doctors do not demand any special concessions, but require the state to create conditions in which their safety at all times during the day and night is observed. Full stop. We are affirmatively of the view that we are in agreement with the submission of the Council for the Doctors that imposing conditions such as doctors will not be employed at night would pose a serious impediment in the furtherance of their medical careers across the board to male as well as female doctors. Full stop. Moreover, it would be inappropriate, as the women doctors have submitted before this court, if women are given special concessions in regard to the hours of duty. Full stop. The hours of duty should be reasonable for all doctors across the spectrum, and it would be inappropriate to target women by subjecting them to conditions which do not apply to their male counterparts. Full stop. We therefore have been assured, the state of West Bengal has assured the court that any such conditions which cast a cloud on the basic or constitutional premise of gender equality shall not be enforced.
Well, only one request is what is said. Hold on. Working hours of women, including women, should not preferably exceed 12 hours at a time. There is no mandate that they should not be employed. We'll reword it. We'll take it out. That's not. Madad, what is said is that preferably, should not preferably exceed, otherwise it will be misconstrued, Madad. We are going to delete it, but there is no mandate that they should not be employed, Madad. That's not what that says. Therefore,
but all that they are saying is that you don't.
Correct, we'll delete it, Madad. But what happens is if this order goes, Madad, what all kind of
put it in that perspective of, they are insisting on, look, we are entitled.
Correct, but don't say it is a mandate that they shall not be employed, Madad. This is not the mandate.
All right, we'll
just that.
We'll edit the order.
Yes. Now, Madad, one last thing that I want to, Madad. Your Lordships had asked us.
My lords, on this point.
On Madad, that challan 3571, 5371.
Before we come to that, on the
One
this
something
part
very
of your-
important, just wait for a moment.
Well, the lordship asked us, we have to answer that.
Yes.
Now,
We have-
we filed a state of report. Huh?
The affidavit.
Well, on the strike of doctors, I wish, I'm sure that we'll be able to come to.
We held a meeting with the doctors yesterday.
Yes.
And Mr.
But they have not agreed.
He said that there's a settlement.
But they have said we will come back to you whether we want to go back to work or not.
Second, my lord, I'm here to address you on that question. If he has the patience to listen. My lord, in my respect, sorry. I'm sorry, my lord, I'm sorry.
That's all
For a
right.
bit carried away. My apologies to Mr. Sivo. My lord, I'm referring to the previous order of this court, para 16 and para 17. This court expressed an expectation that the doctors will go back to work by 5th of September.
চলে আসো তুমি আমি চলে যাচ্ছি
Of this
সবাই যদি মাখো তাড়াতাড়ি চলে আসো এগুলো বুঝো বাংলা
of 5th of September 2024. Now, my lord, met the chief minister yesterday. I would like this settlement to come on the record. It's in the nature of a settlement.
We got it here.
Signed, no, not with my knowledge, my lord, it's not there, but if it's there, it's the same one. Check if it's the same one, my lord.
Minutes of the meeting, right?
Same thing, it's the same thing.
Very well. Now, my lord, I would like to read this out one by one.
So we've already read it.
All right.
It's the same document.
Very well, my lord.
Signed by all the doctors.
There are issues in this document that I'd like to bring on the record. I'd like to address. Because I would like to say, and I've filed this intervention, I'm sorry I've not had time to file it in court. If you could just see the prayers, that's all. Just have a look at the prayers. It's a real document? Yes. You can use my copy at all.
We will make a mistake, but. Easy.
ইতিমধ্যেই নিরাপত্তা সুনিশ্চিত করার জন্য একাধিক নির্দেশিকা কিন্তু নির্দেশ দিলেন ইতিমধ্যেই প্রধান বিচারপতি ডিওয়াই চন্দ্রচূড়, যেখানে তিনি বায়োমেট্রিক অ্যাক্সেসের উপরে অত্যন্ত গুরুত্ব দিয়েছেন। 514 জন
So, you know what? Enjoy conversations without.
F is direct the formation of a monitoring committee consisting of personnel from administration, academics, junior doctors, nurses and other health safety issues. This is a very valid point. G, direct the formation of a grievance redressal system in every hospital.
Well, that's already been in the minutes.
Right.
It's in.
Let's tread the path of least resistance. We can ensure that people are on board. H, the formation of internal CCTV cameras, which I think we've already covered in our order.
No, I don't wish to say anything more about that.
Also, we have covered.
Let me just make you a little clear. So there is a between the doctors and the state. I'm here before you, that's my concern. Doctors to go back to work. I want to state it very clearly. So they issued the order relating to CCTV, we are satisfied with that. They've already informed us about the restrooms and the toilets, we are satisfied with that.
মা হই মাপেনি বাবা মা হই কালা কালা কালা
ডাক্তার এবং সরকারের মধ্যে
ফোন দাও
What we will do is that
মা হবো না
these four areas, two CCTV and restroom we have already covered.
Yes.
F2 high. This is something which we will ask the government to consider, and
It's already there, existing committees are.
না আমি তো আমার কথা
West Bengal Junior Doctors Front, and an application has been filed seeking specific directions. Good stop. Two of the principal
আমার কথা শুনি
reliefs, which was the affidavit, inter alia, the affidavit contains the following prayers. We say, I तक copy कर लो. Prayer B, which has been set out above, is specifically covered.
মারলে মা হবুনি
Is specifically the subject matter of the investigation which is being carried out by CBI, and hence full stop. As regards prayer C, the court has been apprised of the fact that a meeting took place on 16th September 2024 between the
No, the live streamed is not.
and about 40 representatives insisted upon, and broad terms of settlement. We'll say broad terms of settlement have been arrived at.
Yes,
in the course of the
settlement.
There-
40 of us went.
There's D to CCTV restrooms and toilets has already been dealt with in the earlier part of this order. We found merit in the request which has been made by the junior doctors in terms of prayers F to I, and direct that the state government should consider the request and take ameliorative steps
If not already done.
not already taken.
What if not? Can you make a statement that you've got such
Where F,
harassment
one second,
committees?
Ms. Jaiswal.
Hospitals, can you make that
Where F?
statement, Mr. Sibbal? Put your hand on your heart and
Yes.
such statement.
These
Don't be
Can.
shy.
It's just a report.
the
They're not there, my lord. I'm making a
specifically,
statement, they're not there.
steps which need to be taken are for bracket 1, the of a broad monitoring committee consisting of the doctors, nurses, and other healthcare staff. Bracket 2, semicolon, bracket 2, the formulation of a confidential grievance redressal system in every hospital for the redressal of grievances of students, doctors, and other staff. 3, the formation of internal complaints committees in accordance with the sexual harassment of women at workplace, into brackets Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal bracket Act 2013, and bracket 4, the setting up of counseling centers in every hospital with qualified professionals, particularly from the psychiatric and psychology departments, to deal with the issues of stress which are faced by doctors in the course of their duties. Full stop. Each of these aspects would merit serious consideration and would impress upon the state of West Bengal the need to take remedial action.
If not done, Madam, because
Already done.
Yes.
Within a period of 3 days. on the date of this order.
Correct. Now, Malad, I just want
My lords, with regard,
the last issue. May I now, Malad, finish with that? Yes.
my lords, if I may, very
Malad,
briefly,
well,
very important. My
Now we gave you adequate time. You can't keep on coming back.
notification
now-
not get set aside.
Malad, only one request.
They recorded their statement that they are not going to insist upon that.
I am grateful, my lords. My lords,
Yes.
One last thing,
let
Malad,
me
now that we have
also-
agreed to all this, the cease work must stop, Malad. They must go back to work.
Give the name of the notice.
Now, Ms. Jessing,
Yes.
Leonard Jessing, Leonard Senior Counsel appearing on behalf of the Juniors Doctors Front, has stated that with the above confidence building measures, which are to be followed by the state of West Bengal, the junior doctors would have no difficulty in resuming work to stop. It has been stated that the only concern of the junior doctors was that necessary facilities for ensuring their safety at the workplace should be duly installed. We accept the assurance which has been tendered by the
Deeply obliged. We are deeply obliged. And now, the last thing is that the challan, Malad, your lordship.
Can we maintain that order, one person addressing the court at a time?
Yes.
Yes, now, my lord, your lordships have just dictated, if I heard correctly, that we have no difficulty resuming work.
No, we have said that you said that in principle the doctors would like to come back, but they wanted confidence building measures.
Yes.
And that with these steps which we have now virtually taken from your application and the other steps that you are now willing to
There's just one caveat to that, my lord, one addition, if you can just record it. My lord, we are accountable to our general body. We plan to general body today or tomorrow. So, got that record? I don't want to be told I'm in contempt of court.
Ms. Jessing has informed the court that in view of the minutes which were recorded before the meeting held on 16 September 2024 and the directions which have been issued in this order, the should have
I do not wish to get into the domain of the CBI.
earlier directions.
My lord, it is not my case that I want to interfere with the domains have been chosen carefully. Administrative responsibility. We have a form.
Jessing, 1 second. Those responsible for the cover-up of the incident.
My lord, I made a statement earlier that it's still there. Not here. Minute. What is it that is?
We are being apprised by CBI
Yes.
of the nature of the cover-up which took place. Now, 1 second. CBI give
Yes.
a better update status report, then we will issue directions.
I bow to that, my lord. I'm not talking about the domain of the CBI. Just hear me for one.
No, we are not saying 1 second. What emerged during the course of the investigation, we will issue directions to the state government to take action.
My lord,
We must have some material before.
agree this is going to be a continuing mandamus. I agree. I know that your lordships are not ignoring this issue, but give me 1 second. My lord, it's told that one of the reasons they've not gone back to work is or wrongly. Those responsible are still there, and these people on return want a sign of assurance from this court that they will not be returned to work because they are still there.